Picture this: a courtroom, a judge, and a man leaping over the bench in a sudden, violent attack. In an unexpected and shocking turn of events, Deobra Delone Redden, a man with a history of violence, attempted an audacious attack on Judge Mary Kay Holthus in the middle of his sentencing. The courtroom, usually a place of order and justice, was thrown into chaos as Redden propelled himself over the bench towards the judge in a startling display of defiance and rage. Everyone present, from the court personnel to the spectators, was caught off guard by this shocking development. In a flash, the courtroom transformed from a place of law and order to a scene of pandemonium. This leap was not just a moment of chaos, but the start of a series of events that would lead to even more serious charges. The leap was shocking, but what happened next was equally, if not more, alarming. The attack on Judge Mary Kay Holthus was not only audacious, but also led to the physical harm of several people present in the courtroom. Judge Holthus suffered injuries that required immediate on-site treatment, but she wasn't the only one who bore the brunt of this assault. In the ensuing chaos, a courtroom marshal and a law clerk also found themselves injured. It was a scene of pandemonium that no one in that room would forget anytime soon. Yet, the shock of the attack was only exacerbated by the revelations that came later. During a search that followed the incident, Redden made an admission that sent chills down everyone's spine. He confessed to trying to kill Judge Holthus. This wasn't an impulsive act of violence, it was an attempted murder. Redden's leap had far-reaching repercussions. It wasn't just an attack on a judge, but an attack on the justice system itself, a gesture of defiance that would not go unpunished. The consequences of this leap were immediate and severe, not just for those injured, but for Redden himself. Redden's violent leap didn't come out of nowhere. He had a history that includes a 4-year sentence for an unrelated baseball bat attack. This wasn't his first brush with the law, nor his first act of violence. Redden was no stranger to the inside of a prison cell, having done time for domestic battery. His past, marred by violence, paints a picture of a man who has made choices that have repeatedly landed him on the wrong side of the law. This history of violence is not just a series of isolated incidents, but a pattern that culminated in an audacious attack on a judge in a courtroom. The leap at the judge, shocking as it was, seemed to be a continuation of a pattern of violence. Redden's leap at the judge led to a charge that could change his life forever. His actions in that courtroom have landed him with a slew of serious charges, including attempted murder. But that's not all. He's also facing charges of battery on a protected person, extortion by threat, and intimidating a public officer. These are serious accusations, each with its own severe consequences, should he be found guilty. To make matters even more intense, Redden's next court date was on January 8, 2024, where Judge Holthus was back in her courtroom. She completed the sentencing and ordered Redden to spend up to 4 years in prison for the unrelated baseball bat attack last year. Redden's leap has set him on a path that could lead to a long time behind bars. This attack has left a lasting impact on all involved and has raised many questions. It's a case that's shaken not only those directly involved, but those who've heard about it too. What's your take on this shocking event? What are your thoughts on the charges laid against Deobra Delone Redden? His court date on January 9, 2024, concluded with an unexpected turn of events. Redden was found guilty and sentenced to 15 years in prison. And how do you feel about the verdict delivered? Your thoughts and perspectives are valued, so do share them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you found it informative. Stay tuned for more updates on this case and many. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant.